Halloween night, when the boundary between worlds thins to a whisper, and folklore creeps out from the shadows. Among these shadowy legends lurks a quiet horror, something so innocent, so familiar, you might even welcome it into your home. But behind those gentle eyes hides an ancient nightmare, the myth of cats stealing breath from sleeping victims. This is the story of the Lil Breath Sucker. Hey, I'm Mombi Yuleman, and this channel is your gateway to the weird, the haunted, and the unexplained, where myths crawl out of the darkness and music brings them to life. Before we continue, hit that like and subscribe button to keep the strange and mysterious stories coming. I post weekly, sharing legends, lore, and the soundtracks they inspire. Let's slip into the dark. Long before modern Halloween celebrations, an eerie legend whispered through darkened bedrooms and around midnight fires. Cats, beloved pets, companions, were rumored to creep onto the chests of sleeping people, gently pressing down and drawing breath from their lungs. This myth appeared across cultures and centuries, often as an explanation for unexplained illness or sudden death in sleep. Folklore speaks of witches shape-shifting into cats, using their feline form to quietly enter homes and steal away the breath, the essence of life, from their unsuspecting victims. This chilling myth inspired my track, Lil Breath Sucker, part of my soundtrack album, Witchworks. The album itself was heavily influenced by the atmospheric, synth-driven horror scores of John Carpenter and Alan Howarth from the 1980s, perfectly suited for the Halloween season. Lil Breath Sucker begins with a haunting mellotron choir, gently blending with simple bluesy guitar notes, like a lullaby softly masking something sinister. Soon it dives deeper into suspense, driven by the unnerving tones of a harpsichord and the rhythmic tension of a military-style snare drum. Throughout, you can hear a cat's meow intertwined with the unsettling sound of a baby beginning to cry, culminating in a final, chilling, satisfied purr, hinting that the creature's night work is done. This is Lil Breath Sucker from the soundtrack album Witchworks. My intention was to musically recreate the quiet dread of a familiar comfort turning sinister. The arrangement begins calmly, almost gently, to lure listeners into a false sense of security. Then, piece by piece, it strips away that comfort, revealing the lurking threat beneath. Exactly like the myth of a beloved pet hiding a dark, hidden intention. If you want to listen to the full track, follow the link below. I'm also excited to share that author David Allen Boyles adapted the story and concept for my album Witchworks, including Lil Breath Sucker, into a gripping novella. Boyles took the atmosphere and lore implied by each track title and crafted them into a vivid narrative tale, deepening the world behind the music and bringing an additional dimension of terror to the album. The idea of a cat stealing breath may sound like pure folklore, but legends like these endure because they tap into something primal, our vulnerability during sleep, and the thin line between affection and danger. Whether it was superstition, sleep paralysis, or something stranger, the image of a creature silently drawing the life from its victim has haunted bedtime stories for generations. Have you ever felt the subtle weight of something unseen, pressing down as you drifted towards sleep? Could there be truth hidden within these legends? Or is it just a Halloween tale whispered to frighten children? Share your story or requests in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay strange, and stay searching.